Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zang here, and today I've got another Wi-Fi VGC 14 match for you guys. Since you guys are awesome and got 500 likes in less than a day, let's try to hit 500 likes on this video too to support my videos and continue daily uploads. Anyway, before I get started with today's battle, I just wanted to have a quick reminder that the May International Wi-Fi Challenge is starting soon. I'll be streaming my entire run through the tournament. I'll try to get as many games as possible, and it actually starts at 8 p.m. EST, so that's just in around 3 hours by the time this video goes up. So follow me at twitch.tv/KitKatAZ to make sure you know when I go live. I'll be streaming as many games as I can. Hopefully I'll be able to go live tonight. Definitely will try to get some games in, and it should be really exciting. Haven't figured out what team I'm going to use yet, but I'll spend the next couple of hours deciding that. Anyway, for today's battle, you'll see that my team was Salmons, Kangaskhan, Talonflame, and Azumarill. Pretty standard core of 4. My opponent, Kashif, you may recognize him. He actually goes by Sucker4Jessica as well. Found out he lives in New York. He's a really cool guy. He's been really good at Pokemon for the last couple of years, and he's finally getting into VGC, so it's really exciting to battle him. This was a pretty fun game. We had a best 2 of 3. This is actually game 1 in our best 2 of 3. Kashif's team, you'll see, is Rotom, Heat, Ferrothorn, Aegislash, and Garchomp. His back 2, I believe he had a Kangaskhan, and I want to say he had a Talonflame as well. So in team preview, I was definitely expecting his Kangaskhan, which is why I kind of wanted to lead with Salmons to get the Intimidate off, but you'll see he actually didn't bring Kangaskhan. This is key in the rest of the matchup, but let's get started with the battle. So this is pretty exciting. I think we both make a bunch of really great plays, and I end up misclicking at one point, which really hurt me, but you'll see how that plays in the long run. I don't want to spoil any more for you guys. So Kashif's going to go with Garchomp and Ferrothorn, and I'm really happy to see that right away when the battle starts, since I've got my Salamence and Kangaskhan. Of course, Salamence threatening both Pokemon with either a Fire Blast onto Ferrothorn or a Draco Meteor onto Garchomp, and the Intimidate onto both physical attackers, so really couldn't have asked for a better time for Salamence to come in. However, I don't want to fake out either Pokemon since they have their respective abilities of Rough Skin and Iron Barbs, so I'm going to Mega Evolve with Kangaskhan here, but I'm not going to fake out either Pokemon. You'll see what I go for. The Ferrothorn protects here. Good play. Trying to block out any potential fire type attack. I get a bit greedy here and I target the Ferrothorn with the Fire Blast since I really don't have any other way to hit it efficiently. And his Garchomp gets a free Dragon Claw off onto Salamence. Of course he's intimidated, but he still does a very good amount. So I go for the Power Up Punch here, and I do it onto my own Salamence. That way I get the free +2, and I don't take any damage from either Pokemon's abilities on my opponent's side. So I'm really happy with the first turn, even though I wasted that Fire Blast. So this Ferrothorn switch out is relatively obvious, and I should have anticipated that. Probably should have double targeted here with the Fire Blast and a return. However, you'll see here the Fire Blast is going to go into the Rotom Heat. It's not going to take very much damage, as the Garchomp now can safely Dragon Claw my Kangaskhan instead of my Salamence, assuming that my Salamence is choice locked. And here I misclick and I return my own Salamence. I was actually going to return the Ferrothorn switch in with the Fire Blast and return, ensuring I either KO'd the Ferrothorn or whatever switched in, but that misclick was really bad on my end, and now I'm really nervous. So Rotom protects here, another good protect by Kashif, blocking out any potential return KO, as Garchomp just goes for the free Earthquake here. It's not going to do a ton of damage, but still gets, getting chip damage off against a Kangaskhan and Azumarill is always really good. Kangaskhan, of course, is just going to blow that return, and I got a bit aggressive here and went for the Belly Drum with the Azumarill, anticipating a Protect or a switch out onto Garchomp's end. So now I've got a +2 Kangaskhan and a +6 Azumarill, but both of them are pretty heavily damaged, and he's still got a Ferrothorn in the back, in which I don't have a very efficient way to deal with, so I'm already very nervous. Rotom Heat is going to switch out here back into Ferrothorn, and this is another good switch because if I target it with a physical type attack, which both my Pokemon are physical type attackers, I'm going to take a ton of damage just from the Iron Barbs. I do protect with the Azumarill here, trying to block out any Earthquake damage. I actually didn't anticipate him going for the Earthquake here. I thought he would just go for a Dragon Claw, so I was surprised. He actually crits his own Ferrothorn, amusingly enough, and I do get my +2 return off onto Garchomp, but he hangs on with just 1 HP, and the Rough Skin brings me down to 13 HP, and the Rocky Helmet, which Garchomp has, knocks me out. So now I'm down 4-2. Kangaskhan not even able to KO the Garchomp because of the Rough Skin Rocky Helmet combo. Ferrothorn reveals that it does have the leftovers, and at this point I've basically accepted defeat. Misclicking by KOing my own Salamence really hurt, but I bring in Talonflame. It's my last chance of winning, and now I just go for the Aqua Jet and Flare Blitz. I really don't see any other conceivable way of winning. And surprisingly enough, he actually doesn't switch out either of his Pokemon, and you'll see this makes a bit more sense because you'll see what he has in the back. But I do get the free knockout onto Garchomp with the Aqua Jet, although I do take some damage before that. Talonflame also gets its Flare Blitz off here, and that's going to be a KO on Ferrothorn, and I'm really relieved to see that because I had no other way of KOing Ferrothorn, so I really needed him to just stay in. So I finally get it after, 2 Fire Blasts failed attempts earlier in the game, and suddenly the game's tied at 2-2. But like I said, in team preview, I saw the Kangaskhan, and at this point, I'm ready for Kangaskhan to come out and fake out, knock out my Azumarill, and so I'm basically accepted defeat. But Aegislash Slash comes out, and that gives me one more window of opportunity. Now I just go for the Aqua Jet and Flare Blitz this turn, try to pick up the KO on Rotom. I know that I am CB, so if he doesn't King Shield, then I'll be able to KO. If he does King Shield, I'll still at least knock out the Rotom, and he doesn't King Shield there. He later told me he actually doesn't carry King Shield, he carries Wide Guard instead. So Talonflame really picking up 2 huge KOs on the Steel types there, on both Ferrothorn and Aegislash, and I come out of game 1 with a 2-0 win. Really didn't think I had that, but it ended up working out in my favor. Hope you guys enjoyed that match. You know, I really thought I was in a great position after the first turn. If I Draco Meteor Garchomp and got that Power Punch off, you know, it would have been huge. But even getting that Power Up Punch off in the beginning was great until I knocked out my own Salamence, unfortunately, which really sucked, but was fortunately able to come back given the situation that I was put in. So never give up, even if you misclick in a VGC match, for sure, guys. Hope you enjoyed that one. Like, comment, subscribe, of course, if you haven't already, and don't forget to catch me on stream as I play through the Wi-Fi International Challenge in just a couple of hours. See you then. All right, peace.